Hello and welcome to the video. So each year do you make New Year's resolutions and then come mid-January, February, do you end up breaking those New Year's resolutions? I know I did. Last year I implemented a new system which enabled me to create lots of healthy new habits, and I want to share with you today the system I used, and maybe it will help you stick to your new habits and will make 2021 a lot better than 2020, which isn't going to be too difficult. Hello and welcome to the video. So in today's video I'm going to quickly share the tips and tricks I used last year which has helped me to play guitar, read daily, be a better person, and some other bits and bobs. I can't quite remember them all. This method is something I'm not sure if I read or if I invented it. Maybe I invented this. I'm not sure, I probably read it somewhere. Basically, what we're going to do, grab a pen and paper, you're going to write down 12 New Year's resolutions that you want to commit to next year. So for example, on my list, I'm going to have no caffeine, be creative every single day, no complaining every day. So for example, write a list, big or small, it doesn't matter. It can be something small, it can be something huge, but we're going to treat it like I treat training clients. We're going to take it nice and slow. We're going to have a system we're going to track, and we're going to make ourselves accountable so that we actually stick to these New Year's resolutions. Okay, so we've got our list of resolutions. You don't have to have all 12, but it's good to have a couple. You can always add to them as they go on. At the start of each month, we're going to implement one of these resolutions. So for example, we'll stick with the I'm quitting caffeine, which is what I'm doing in January, so that in the start of January, I'm quitting caffeine. That is my New Year's resolution or behavior I am changing for January. There is no pressure on it being any longer than January, but hopefully it will last longer than that. The goal is to just do January and then February start something else on the list. Okay, so that's what we're doing so far. To implement this, and where people usually go wrong, is they don't have a system to put this in place. So the system is very similar to working out. We need a why, a how, and you need your accountability. So you're going to ask yourself, firstly, why do I want to quit caffeine, or insert whatever your thing is in here. I would say, I feel like it makes me anxious, it gives me headaches, it gives me sleepless nights, and I feel like dependent, like my body needs it. They're the reasons that I'm going to look at when I do fancy a coffee or I'm getting cravings. How am I going to do it? So now this is going to be what's going to make it easy for you, you know? Set yourself up for success. So I'm not going to have any caffeine in the house. I'm not going to go out for coffee, which is pretty easy seeing as we're on lockdown. Basically alleviate the chance of you doing whatever it is, or if it is a new behavior, set yourself up for success. If you want to take up running, like always have your running gear, you know, in sight so it's easy, or whatever it is, work out your how. And third and most importantly is accountability. This is the reason people get personal trainers or go to Weight Watchers. Knowing that you are accountable to someone makes it so much harder for you to quit. So how do you become accountable with a New Year's resolution? Very simple. Like for me, I'm going to be making YouTube videos and I will be posting on my Instagram at the start of every month, like, hey, I'm quitting caffeine this month, and then I'm going to post updates. Also told Loretta that I'm quitting caffeine, so if she sees me drinking caffeine, I'm in trouble. If you don't have Instagram or YouTube, you could simply just give a partner or a loved one like £100, which is like a lot of money, and you say, hey, if I quit this New Year's resolution, you get to keep that £100. If I complete it, you get me back. Something like that, you know, something that is going to make you really want to stick to it. Yeah, that's the free tiers for success on New Year's resolutions. So your why, your how, and your accountability. It's pretty much, if you ever want to learn any new behavior, they're the 3 keys. And then I was just quickly doing some research before I filmed this video, and because I was interested, and there's a lot of sayings going around that 21 days to build a habit, and I just wanted to confirm where that came from. So there's actually a plastic surgeon called Dr. Maltz, and he performed thousands and thousands of nose operations on clients, and it became apparent to his research it took the clients about 21 days till they got used to their new appearance. I thought that was very interesting, but it actually doesn't mean that a new habit is built in 21 days. So I looked a little bit further into this, and there's actually a psychological researcher called Philippa Lally. So she studied 96 people for 12 weeks, studying them daily to see if they incorporated their habits, and her research uncovered that it takes about 66 days to incorporate a new habit. So understanding this research and incorporating this new method we've got today that I possibly invented or someone else invented, more likely. Yeah, so according to her research, it'll take about 2 months for these new behaviors to become ingrained in like an automatic system within us, which is pretty hopeful, to be honest. So that means if I quit caffeine in January and it's going well, and then I continue on through February, by March, not drinking caffeine will be will be me. I'm a non-caffeine drinker. I'm already saying it. I'm a non-caffeine drinker. Yeah, I just wanted a quick message out there. I wanted to, help out if anyone's looking for New Year's resolutions. They keep failing every year. They're trying to quit smoking. They're trying to lose weight. They're just trying to be nicer to their dog and cat. Whatever it is, big or small, it does not matter. But hey, why not just give this a try? You've got nothing to lose, as I say, in everything. Well, unless you do the accountability thing, then maybe you've got like £100 to lose. If we've learned anything from 2020, it's that life is unpredictable, so let's try to make the most of it while we can. We don't know what is around the corner. Let's just become the best versions of ourselves. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Drop it a like if you have. Also, I will be releasing I know I harp on about it in every single video, but I'm super excited. I'm going to be doing an in-depth fat loss for beginners program starting the start of January, using myself to explain everything in detail, how I calculate my calories, how I do my workouts, how I diet, how I do my activity. It'll be step by step. You can follow along at home. So if you're looking to become a leaner, fitter version of yourself in the new year, think about subscribing and following my diet journey, and I'll lay it out as simple as humanly possible. You won't need a personal trainer. You'll just need to follow along with the principles that I show you in the video, and you should be onto a winner. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great New Year's Eve, and I'll see you next year.